Hey guys, what's going on? It's Slow Motion Ninja 15 here, otherwise known as Snooze 80 to some people, also known as Nathan to some people. Anyways, I decided today that I really wanted to do some zombies. So, I am. The map I will be showing today is Shi No Numa, one of my favorite maps from Call of Duty World at War. Now, I'm playing it on Black Ops though, because Black Ops has better guns than in World at War. World at War, don't get me wrong, has good guns, but Black Ops just has better, more modern guns. Now, to start off, I know I haven't been very active on trying to upload videos. I have, but I just not very good at when to upload them. And this is because of technical difficulties. It's sometimes my fault, and sometimes my computer's fault, and sometimes it pisses me off. The other day, with, I believe it's the Borderlands gameplay, or playthrough 5, I was trying to upload it, and sometimes it takes a while before it'll create the file on the editing system I'm using, so I have to wait like a couple hours before I can actually upload it to YouTube. By the time I've done this, it's about 6 or 7 at night, so it doesn't get done till 8, 9, or 10. And then I just forget about it, and I'm doing other stuff, like either playing Call of Duty, playing Halo, whatever. And so I forget about it, and I go to sleep. And I wake up, and it's done. Or I stay up all night, and it's not done until after I'm asleep. So then I upload it in the morning. Now, with the Borderlands gameplay, I kind of messed up and went on my other YouTube channel and started uploading on that. Then, when I realized that it said I needed to verify with my phone number, I was about to freak out, because I had already done this, and when I did, it said that I had already too many accounts. So I was about to flip out on that. Well, now that I got the video up and everything, I'm starting to try and become better at just trying to do videos whenever I can, have them ready, so that way on the day, I don't have to do any creating a file or any shit, and I can just upload it. So, I'm going to try and get better at that. Hopefully, it'll work. I know many of you probably see my videos and like them, but don't subscribe. And if you want to see more videos that are just as awesome as them, I would highly recommend subscribing. It helps me get motivated to do more videos and do better videos too. So just keep that in mind. So I don't know how many of you know this. Not a lot of you have Xbox Live or have a signed in on the PS, but not shortly, but about a year or two after Black Ops came out, Treyarch decided to do a new map pack, which came with Moon. Now it's an all-zombie map pack. On Moon, there are the new map pack Moon, and it added the 4 new maps from World at War, which you got Nochter and Toten, Verrückt, Shi No Numa, and Derice. These are all equally good maps because on World at War they're badass. And I think by far, Moon, Ascension, and these 4 maps are the best in Black Ops. Black Ops 2 had some pretty good maps, but nothing compares to the original 4 maps. And I'm happy that they brought them back in Black Ops. I was kind of disappointed when I found out they weren't going to bring them back in Black Ops 2, because that'd be kind of fun, but what can you do, right? That's the case of work there. But I'm pretty sure if we were to do that, then they'd probably bring back like 5 and Kino, because they would think those were the original maps for Black Ops, and they wouldn't think of anything for Shi No Numa and stuff. But, oh well, they came out with Origins, and Origins is a hell of a lot of fun. It might be the next video I do, I'm not sure though.
I will take them down with my bare hands.
So I've been, like I was saying with the whole video things, I've been kind of, losing track with when to upload and all this stuff, and I'm also, with some of the technical difficulties, I'm having trouble with voices. It's on my software that I'm using, which I'm using the HD PVR hoppage that comes with it, which is the Arsoft Showbiz. It only lets me add 2 additional voices. And for what I do with my friends whenever we video, like, you know, Richard, is I have them record their own voices and then send it to me through Skype, and then I add it like that, because I cannot very well hear their voice in the video. But sadly, I can only do 2 of those, and the way I record my voice is I use a sound recorder on my own computer. Now, the sound recorder picks up my voice very well. I hope to get a mic by April something, maybe the second weekend of April, hopefully. No promises though. And so I was wondering if anybody had any ideas on how to make the voices easier to hear without my friends having to record their voices. And if anybody does use the Hoppage HD PVR2 and the Arcsoft Showbiz that came out, any ideas? And yes, I have a Turtle Beach, but I cannot hook it up to my computer because I do not have an aux cord. I'm thinking I might just get an aux cord instead of a folding mic, so that way I can do that easier. But I'm not too sure. So if you guys have any ideas, please just leave them in the comments, because that'd be really nice. And now, I also wanted to say, I know my videos are not the best, you know, probably not the best quality, not the best gameplay, not the best, you know, commentary. And, you know, I would like to make this better. And in doing that, I need help. Yes, sad to say, I actually need help with something. The help I would like is if, you know, if anybody watches this and they, you know, they have a friend that does YouTube, or they do YouTube and they're pretty successful, if you could help me with coming up ways of keeping the commentary live and, you know, keep me speaking whenever you're doing it solo. Because, you know, if you're doing it with friends, you can just keep talking to them and there's no problem there. But if you're doing it solo, I'm kind of a quiet person, so I find it hard to keep talking, especially when I don't know what I'm talking about. And this is another thing that it's just, I really like help on. And I don't know if you watched any of my other videos or if I've shown it, I'm not a person that takes lightly to help unless really needed because I suck at something. Like fishing, or, I don't know, maybe making videos. Who knows? But if anybody has any ideas, I would also be appreciated if you could put those in the comment section, please. Also, if you'd like to subscribe, or not subscribe, like my Facebook page on, of course, Facebook, just go to the pages and type in Snooze80 with a capital S. It is basically my name exactly spelled like that. And it'll keep you up with, or keep you up to date on all videos that I post. I will try to post links on my Facebook page right after I upload them. And so if you're not a subscriber because you're not into that, then, well, you know, you just know when my videos are up because you look on Facebook. And that would be a lot of help for, again, bringing up and, you know, making me known throughout the world of, you know, Earth, whatever. I know I'm new to this. I'm fairly new. So if, you know, you think that's stupid and you don't want to do that, I'm totally cool with that. But sometimes you guys gotta have a little help, you know. Like, that's why they invented Now that I'm fairly done talking about that kind of stuff, I guess I should get on to gameplay. I don't know how many of you have actually played this. I know it's old, a couple years old, but there's a lot of people that, you know, only have computers. They don't play, and they can't get Call of Duty games, they can't get Skyrim games, whatever. They only use it for, you know, school stuff, Facebook, whatever. But I'll give you a brief, well, not brief, I'll try to give you a run-through while I survive on Shi No Numa. Basically, Shi No Numa is the third installment to the World at War Zombie Edition expansion that Treyarch made back in, I just can't even think of the year now, but it was fairly successful. There was, if you haven't ever played it, there weren't any Easter eggs back then. Call of Duty, World at War, the only Easter eggs there were songs, and or finding little people around the map and being like, hey, this looks kind of cool, I'm getting an Easter egg, and shooting it, and a sound happens, and zombies get harder, you get more max damage, whatever. I mean, that's not exactly what happened, but I'm just saying. It's basically in a swamp area, whatever you want to call it. And I know many people are like, well, in World at War, it was Nazi zombies. Why aren't these? They don't look like Nazi. These are Japanese zombies. I'm gonna guess this takes part in a marsh near Japan-infested areas, something. But these basically were like the second. These are basically the second type of zombies that you can get, or well, yeah, you fight. I mean, you have your Nazi zombies, of course, but then there's your Japanese zombies, your Hellhounds. In Black Ops, they came out with the new Nova zombies, and it's just it was showing that Treyarch could expand on the zombie idea and keep it going, which I liked a lot. Now, the map pack after this with Dries, they went back to the being Nazis, but that's because it's, Berlin, Germany. Most of these maps are placed somewhere near Berlin, just that way it sort of fits with the timeline, because if any of you have read the description for Nazi Coden, it will say that you drove them into the Reich and you thought they were dead, but you were wrong, or something like that. So it just kind of goes with the whole atmosphere and everything. Just talking about, them being Nazi zombies, especially with the World at War single-player campaign was about World War II, and this sort of shows what the Germans could have kind of been up to with. I mean, it's just as simple as it is. Like, they could have made zombies for all we know, but they were stopped because the Allies stopped them. I was gonna say something, but then I figured lots of nationalities probably watch this and are just gonna hate me for it. So let's not. Well, anyways, I'm gonna guess this sort of looks like one of those old Japanese farm houses or barns that they would have used to have. So this could be on a farm, or hell, it could even be in America. It's just a redneck farm, big redneck farm. Because seriously, it's in a marsh, so you got to think about it there. Anyways, there also this was Verrückt was the first one to add turrets, but this was the first map that came out with the electricity gun, also known as the Wonder Waffle. In German, if you would say it, is Wunderwaffe, because they pronounce their W's like V's for some reason. But it's basically you shoot one zombie, and depending on if it's upgraded or not, which doesn't come out until Dries, how many zombies there are and how strong the zombies are, the electricity lightning stuff will move to each one. It'll electrocute all of them in an area. And it became pretty useful, and people started liking it. So in Greece, they decided to bring it back, and I'll talk more about it in that, but it's got a three round light thing, because on it has, like, little bulbs, and it kind of just, looks like an awesome lightning gun, and it really actually is awesome. They've always had the BAR, Browning Automatic Rifle, in all the maps, but this map by far, and maybe Verrückt, where it came in most handy, because it was one of those where it's just like, wow, this gun, it doesn't cost like, $2,500 or so, but it has a good ammo count and a good damage overall to zombies. So if you're gonna think of any wall guns, I would use that and maybe the MP40, which if you didn't see, it was in Fishing Hut back where Double Tap was earlier in the video. The BAR is just such a badass gun. In multiplayer, World of War, it was in when it was in Nostra and Toten. Nostra and Toten is one of the hardest maps out there because of its smallness and just, you know, it's not like Black Ops 2 where you can put it on easy mode. You actually have to like play through it and everything. So it was pretty hard. Browning automatic rifle, BAR, whatever you want to call it, it's not very handy. At least not in my eyes. But in Shi No Numa, it decided to become, like, it seemed like it did more damage to zombies. It, not only, it had a good, like I said, good ammo count, good everything, more damage, and it was just good for crowd control when you had a lot of zombies. Now when Black Ops came out and they decided to do, then you have all your Black Ops, the HK, the RPK, and it's just like, well, it's still good for if you don't want to use the box too many times and you're running out of ammo, but it's not really good for crowd control or damage on early levels. And, well, looks like I'm dying, but anyways, that's basically Shi No Numa. I tried to give you a quick tour around it. The perks, they basically just, you know, they switch around the map. They're not consistent. They just teleport wherever they want, and it's kind of annoying because if you think you know the map, you really don't. Because you go to Fishing Hut and you're like, yeah, you know, I've had Juggernaut there 3 times, it's still going to be it. No, you're not. It's going to be like Quick Revive or something, and it's going to be when you're almost out of ammo, and there's a lot of zombies following you, so you're kind of fucked over. That's the one bitch about Shi No Numa. Well, I hope this was a good commentary, and I hope that I can get lots of good comments about earlier talks in the episode. But if you liked it, please like it, and if you wish to see more, please subscribe. This is Slow Motion Ninja, signing out.